Well, then that's not him.
I was like, that's not my name.
I'm so
I didn't know your
confused.
dad's name. I just always called him Mr. McNeil.
Yeah, it's Kevin and Lisa.
Okay, now you can probably hear me. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Lord, for giving us an audience. We haven't had anybody watching the whole day on any of the classes, anything. And randomly on Algebra 1, which we almost never have anybody join us, somebody saved the day. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're amazing. We appreciate you. Okay, so you end up with 6 something, right? Whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
6.02 whatevers. Feet. Right? Easy peasy. What other questions you got?
Wait, let me put this down.
Well, sometimes we've gotta zoom in. Sometimes that happens, which is good.
Most random mistake. I did B equals W plus Z over U instead of
Which one?
number 8.
On number 8, D equals W plus what?
B equals W plus Z over U.
W plus W plus E
No,
over.
I just switched the variables for A. Is that still technically correct?
No.
Wait. So what's the answer? B.
Would you like to take a look at that one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's look at number 8.
What's number 8? 8.
Plus Z for V, right? V.
Yeah.
Great. What should we do?
Minus C.
Minus Z sounds grand. I did read the answers. Okay. You're not marking them so that you can remember what to ask for? Oh, well, that would probably be helpful in the future.
Is this number 8?
Yes.
No. Divide by W.
Divide by W sounds lovely. V equals U minus Z over W.
We're talking about squats. You pick a different squat so I can't see.
I did division before I did that.
Well, every time I do a problem, I come over here and write on the board and then I move out of the way. That's like how that always works. And you pretty much sit in basically the same spot every time.
I was over there and you were right there. And then
No. I move around. That's how that works. Shouldn't be copying anyway. Use your thinker and your writer before you use your looker.
I used division before I used subtraction. That's what I did.
So remember that if you use division, you got to divide everything. So like that would, so if you did that, then it would go into this too. So the W would be here and here. All right, so that's why the addition and subtraction is easier. Yeah, yeah.
can we do 12?
We can do 12, surely. Charlie bit my finger. It really hurt. It's still hurting. It's T plus V for T. Okay, so we got to solve that for T. So what should we do?
Minus V.
I said it's
Wait,
very.
yeah, minus V. See, I
It's not a competition. It's obnoxious to make it one.
even though we were all
What? Don't stop that. This is the problem with you. Don't apologize or something when you didn't even do it. That's just silly. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry for something you had nothing to do with.
Actually, not sorry. I'm just trying to be polite so nobody yells.
I know. Stop it.
That makes it worse.
No, I knew that already. I understood what was happening.
Yeah.
All right, what now?
Divide by 2.3.
Not 2.3, but 2/3, right?
That's definitely.
That's what you meant, yeah. So divide by 2/3, how do we divide fractions?
You flip them in times.
Flip them in times, multiply by the reciprocal, abso-frickin-lutely. Now, remember, kiddos, that when we multiply or divide both sides, you're doing everything. So this, right?
Wow.
Everything. Everything. T equals 3/2 times R minus V.
I didn't.
Why is it
Because it started as a T word. Because it is.
Yeah, got it right.
I don't like this lesson very much.
You got this.
I understand it, but I didn't understand. I get it, but it's like, I get what to do, I just don't get how to do it sometimes. Like, I get it, but like
You do get it. You just sometimes talk yourself out of getting it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, wait, but I could do this. I have another question. Can we do 22?
Sure, we can do 22.
That way.
Wow, that was violent.
Spend like an hour on at like 10 at night.
All right, that's crazy. The volume has increased to a not great level.
Oh no.
No, 22 is a great problem. 22 is a great choice. 22 has a preview for the future in it.
Yay.
22, if you didn't struggle with 22 and you got it right, then you were more advanced in math than where we are right now.
Somehow I just get. What was the squeak? It was like. His laugh.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
-1. 4a, right? Yeah. Okay. We're solving this for a. There's a couple a's. So what should we do? Yeah, we should get all the a's on one side. That's a great idea. So how could I take this one and move it over here? Minus a. Absolutely true. And we could divide by it. We got to divide everything by a, and you end up with a's all in the denominator, and it's all crazy, and we have to undo that. So subtracting AW is gonna be a good choice.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that for some reason.
All right? So now we've got AX minus AW plus Z equals -y. Okay. Now what could we do?
Can you combine like
Get rid of the what? There aren't any like terms. That's a good thought, but there aren't any. We could get rid of the Z. That sounds great. How would we get rid of the... Guys, when I'm talking out loud, your mouths go quiet for a minute. When I'm like talking about, especially if I'm talking about math, and yes, we do subtract Z. Sounds great. Sounds great. It's funny because Rochelle was like, they were oddly quiet in my biology class, and now look at you.
We saved it for you in your book code.
It's also because I didn't put you in particular seats.
Oh, well actually Charlotte's not over here. Maybe that's
what? Did you
Aight.
abandon us? No.
What should we do now?
Take the A and X and
Keep plusing the Z.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, you are 100% right. Okay. So we learned the distributive property, correct? Correct. Correct. We can undistribute. That's called factoring. What?
You should just let him finish and maybe he'll answer it.
That's probably true.
It's not about this problem, then.
Okay. We can unfactor it. We can unfactor it. We can undistribute it. There's an A in here, right? So we can pull out an A. We can. We can factor out an A. We're going to learn all about factoring later. Learn how to factor trinomials and factor by grouping and completing the square and all. Actually, we won't complete this. Actually, we might get to complete the square. We'll see.
So if there's two A's, you can just print out.
If they have something in common, you can pull it out. That's true. Now, when we pull an A out of this one, what's left over? X. When we pull an A out of this one, what's left over? Minus W, right? Now what could we do? Not nothing. No, we don't want to distribute. That's going backwards.
Divide it. Divide the X,
What Zion
W.
said.
Divide it.
We do divide it because all of that is multiplied times A.
You distribute property back where you were.
If we did the distributed property, we'd get back where we were. Yes. Yes, that's right. So we're going to divide by X minus W.
Can I ask my question now?
Now is probably a good time to ask your question.
So on the Y, where the negative go? I know we probably covered this, but I want to make sure I have it.
The negative disappeared because I forgot to write it down.
I was wondering. I kept writing the negative. I was trying
I didn't realize
to
you didn't.
say it, but then I said that. Okay, thank you.
Beautimus.
I didn't even realize. I kept writing it down.
So next time you have a question like that, here's your strategy. You ready? If it's like, I'm pretty sure you made a mistake or something like that, just ask the question instead of saying, can I ask the question? You ask if you can ask a question if it's like extraneous. But if it's like direct, just ask the question.
The problem is people get mad at me because I ask a lot of questions. So
I hear you, and I'm giving you see that, and the idea is I'm giving you a two-pronged solution. If the question is like you're trying to understand how something works, wait till the end. If it's like, where'd that go? Just ask the question. Does that make sense? Like two ideas. Like if it's big question, like this is this thing, like life, math life, then wait. But if it's like, where'd the negative go? Just ask the question. Does that make sense? Those are two ideas. Those are two separate ideas. Asking questions is good. Okay. Any other questions from this lesson?
yes.
Number 14. Ten AC minus X over 11 equals negative 3 for A again, right? For A. Great. What do we do? So we could do plus 3, but that's putting it back to the A, and so that's kind of working backwards, right? We could do times 11, yes. We could multiply 11 on both sides, get rid of that guy. Absolutely, times 11. We bring down 10 AC minus X equals negative 33, right? Now what?
Get rid of the X.
Add the X, sounds good. Let's do it. Negative 33 plus X. Now what?
Distribute it. Go back, distribute it. 10.
What?
Divide 10. Can we divide by 10?
Just divide. You could kind of factor out a 10C, which is kind of what you're saying. You could, which is what you're really doing is not factoring. It's actually you're using associative and commutative property because you're rearranging it and grouping it. So you could do what you're saying, or we could just divide.
I don't know if I'm right.
Would you want to do plus 33 first?
What are we solving for?
Why do you want the 33?
A.
Gotcha. A plus.
Wow, that was exciting. 10c. Divide by 10c. A equals negative 33 plus x over 10c. Goot.
Wait, at least it's somewhere. So you can just do.
What are you saying, Jace?
I said so it has 10 cc's.
It doesn't have 10 cc's. It only has 10c. I'm sorry, Kevin. You're delayed, and so all the comments you added are probably correct. In fact, I can see at least one or two of them are definitely correct. Okay. Kevin, where are you from? These people want to know.
Yeah, we want to know. He's from Minnesota.
The guess is Minnesota. Do we have any questions?
Can we do 24 and 26?
He's from Los Angeles.
I second that motion.
How about we do 24? Sounds great.
24 sounds great.
All right, so 24 says, the instructions say select an appropriate unit from the choices below and convert the rate to that unit. So a car traveling at 36 feet per second. So which one of the units makes sense? Feet per second, miles per hour, millimeters per second, or kilometers per second? That's not one of the options. Miles per hour makes sense. So we're going to convert feet per second to miles per hour.
Kevin says you were way off on guessing his location.
I figured that's probably true.
South Korea.
He's from France. Y'all are way off. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to convert 36 feet per second to miles per hour. I have, and my lovely wife before me, have taught you a method for doing unit conversions. Where does it start? Nope, that's not where it starts. Good try, though.
How many feet?
No, it's not that. That's not where it starts.
Miles to feet?
That's not where it starts. It starts with writing that over 1 with the units.
I remember. Yeah, shoot. I remember and I don't like. Shoot.
Whoa.
We have to ask ourselves a question. What question do we have to ask ourselves? No, we don't ask that yet. That's like one of the last things we ask. What do you think?
Are the units the same?
Not the same, but are the units where we want to be?
No.
Yes or no? No. So if no, what do we have to add? No, we're not there yet. If the answer is no, what do we have to add? Times fraction bar. We want to cancel the feet. Right? So where do they have to go on this fraction bar? On the bottom. We're going from feet to miles. Do we know the conversion from feet to miles? Yes, you do. And if you don't, you need to. We know it to miles. We know there. So, feet are canceling with feet. We're in miles. That's great. That's where we want to go for that. Is this where we want to go? No. So what do we need another of? Times fraction bar.
Have a bigger audience. Yeah, they said they're. Johnny be good. Hi.
Yo, so.
He said 2.4 miles per hour.
Give us answer, thanks, bro.
It probably is 2.45 miles per hour, but I'm teaching here. Okay, so is this where we want to go?
No.
No. Oh yeah, we already answered that. we want to get rid of this. So where does it got to go over here? On the top. You said you don't like, but you got. No, well, that's okay. You got to learn to be confident in where you are. Sometimes from that corner over there, we get the, I'm going to mess up all of this, and I get the quiz, and you did fine. Learn to accept Sometimes not. Sometimes we don't got it, and that's okay. Learn to accept that you know some things. If you don't like math, great. If you've not been good at math in the past, fine. No big dealio. You're getting better. You're getting better. Don't live back over there. Who knows? Some of you that came into my class and that weren't good at math, who knows? Some of you might go be an accountant. Some of you might go be an engineer here someday. It could happen. It could easily happen. Don't say
Not for me. I was surprised with Jason.
That's fine. If you want to go and do nothing with the rest of your life, fine.
Wow.
Or if you want to just lock into whatever, that's fine. But what I am telling you is stop living back there. Even if you don't go be an engineer. Just because you're not good at math now doesn't mean you can't be. Stop telling yourself lies. Seconds on the top. You are correct. We're going from seconds to hours. We know the conversion from seconds to hours.
600.
So yes. Or if you don't, and that's fine, we could go to minutes first, and then minutes to hours. That's also fine. But we know that there are 3,600 seconds in an hour. So we canceled the seconds. We've got hours. We are where we want to be. Now that we've got our things ready and set up, now what do we do next? What are we going to multiply? There's nothing to multiply.
Sorry, I was totally going to end forgetting that this is
Okay,
the way
we
around.
fill it in. What are we going to put here?
1 and over 5,280.
1 over 5,280. True enough. What about here?
3,600 over 1.
Over 1. If it's on the top, what do you push? If it's on the top, what do you push? Multiply. If it's on the bottom, what do you push? Divide. So push 36 times 3,600 divided by 5,280. I'm waiting. I've been waiting.
24.55.
You got 34.55? 24.55. Somebody else agree?
No, 24.55. Yes, I think I put it in wrong though.
Did you just push times on the top? So 36 times this divided by this. It was on the top. You pushed times. This is really the only type of problem. Really, the only type of problem where I will ever tell you, just shove it all in your calculator at once. Whole dadgum bit. This times, if there's more on the top, times, then once you get to the top, you start pushing divide on the bottom. Divide, there's more on the bottom, divide, and then divide, and divide. All the things. And then enter.
Want it to be rounded to 24.5 and not 24.5?
I thought you said 24.55.
Well, because I was rounding. 24.5.
Well, it says around in the nearest tenth, so you know.
So then it'll be 24.5.
24.5.
Basically, the guy in the comments got it wrong.
Ooh, got it wrong.
Don't be
Hey,
mad.
actually,
Don't
no,
be.
it's Johnny. What did he say?
You're very smart. Like, don't listen to
He's
don't
sad
listen to
now.
that. Don't listen
Hurt
to
his
that.
feelings.
Okay.
You're good.
Any other questions from this lesson?
I think there's one that was better best out.
I think we should take a quiz.
Let's do it. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty good. Let's do it. Want to do it.
You have a test on Tuesday. I will remind you that if you want answers to the practice test, you must send me a message, and I will send you them.
What if I don't have a message?
You have email. You have message. You can have a way to do it. There's a way, and if you don't, your parents do. Easy money. That's right. Where there's a will, there's a way. Quiz. 128 page. No. Quiz. I'm getting ahead of myself. Quiz 28 page 8 numbers.
Where you from, Johnny?
They can't hear you
Why not?
because the mic is right here.
I
No, please don't.
I've been using a pin.
Adios, hasta luego, Kevin, hasta luego, Johnny. Have a great time. See you later. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay.